What do we got here?
Led Zeppelin 1 signed by the full band.
By the full band. I only see one.
Jimmy Page signed the front, and on the rear, John Bonham, Robert Plant, John Paul Jones.
That's pretty amazing. I've never seen, Led Zeppelin sign an entire album.
Jimmy, being the leader of the band, refused to sign the back. This was his puppy.
Yeah, Jimmy Page is now the one begging Robert Plant to play.
When Led Zeppelin came around, this band rocked. It was like Take No Prisoners. There's probably 24 authentic signed Led Zeppelin albums in existence. So I'm looking for $22,000.
Hey, this is really amazing.
Led Zeppelin is one of the greatest rock and roll bands of all time. Every one of their albums was in the top 10, and 6 of their albums were #1. Now, 4 signatures on an album, if this is real, I probably won't want to put it in the store. I want to bring it home.
The big question is, how much do you want for this?
$22,000. As far as Led Zeppelin collectors go, this is the holy grail to Led Zeppelin items.
My huge concern on this, we got Jimmy Page on the wrong side.
But you're not going to find something like this.
So, have you ever had the signatures checked out?
Yes, independently, yes.
Let me call up my friend, take a look
Sure,
at it.
of course.
He really knows his stuff, so hang out for a few minutes.
Sure.
I'm gonna go give him a call. Maybe we can do something.
Yeah. I understand an expert being brought in, but I don't buy things that I have doubts about. But, it is what it is.
Good to see you, man. How are you?
Doing good.
Good. How you doing? Nice to see you.
This is it. This is what I called you about.
The greatest rock band of all time.
Yes, they are.
They're the guys who really, gave everybody else their inspiration. Well, trying to put together a signed Led Zeppelin album is really difficult. John Bonham died in 1980. Robert Plant, John Paul Jones, Jimmy Page, they're not really that accessible. If the signatures are good, if everything checks out, there's no doubt this is going to end up being one of the rarest items I'm ever going to see.
The big thing is, are they real, and what's your opinion on what it's worth?
Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do, Rick, is look at it under magnification. Right there, ballpoint pen. And you take a look right here. Oxidized, it's a little older, you could tell. Nice aged ink. So we know we've got live ink on here. That's a great sign. The next thing I want to do is take a look at the examples I have on file. The Robert Plant signature is something I take a look at all the time. He would just flow through the signature. He had this big R, and then the rest would just become all a big flow. But I want to go back to the Bonham signature. Whole name is connected, and he's doing the same thing here. John Paul Jones, probably the nicest signature in the band. The last one I want to take a look at, the Jimmy Page. And that, again, is just all over the board, but I love this flow and spontaneity.
Okay, so it's all legit.
Based on everything I've seen, absolutely no doubt this is the real deal.
Sweet. And what do you think it's worth?
It's rare as hen's teeth, okay? These things just really don't exist. The only thing that kind of bugs me a little bit is the one signature on front and the other guys on back. But with that said, I put this value right at about $10,000 to $12,000.
Okay.
Way off. And no, with all due respect,
Absolutely.
I understand you're a signature person.
Yeah.
You're not really an appraiser.
I actually take that.
Okay.
No, I actually see. I've been doing this for about 25 years, so I've seen a lot. I've seen a lot of autographs and
totally
material.
understand. I'm not trying to.
And I get where you're coming from too, but at the same time, I've seen plenty of these pieces. Yeah, I've done a lot of research on these through the years.
Okay, I respect your opinion, but we all have opinions. You do realize that Jimmy signed. The reason why Jimmy didn't follow suit with the other 3 is because this was his baby, this album. He
Absolutely.
signed
Exactly. I'm not
I
actually
know, but
discounting any of that stuff.
right.
One second. I'm not discounting any of that stuff. I would tell you this much, that if you told that to the average person, they're not going to care. They want them all on the back.
Thanks, man.
Yep. Good luck. Thank you.
Okay, thanks for talking to you.
Yep. Cheers. If I'm a collector, and if I'm someone looking to buy a high-end collectible, and especially to spend a huge amount of money, I'm going to want all those signatures to be together and be displayable. Unfortunately, this wasn't all together, and that kind of takes away from that total value.
I would give you $8,000 for it.
Sorry, we're, again, miles apart on this.
I mean, what's your best price on it?
My best price would be $17,500. This is history.
Yeah, I mean, I'd go $8,500, but...
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I appreciate the offer.
Okay, well, if you change your mind, come back. The offer's open. Have a nice day. Thanks for coming in.
You too. Thank you. People are naive. It's opinions. Everybody has opinions. This will sell. I have no problem selling. I just think that they really need people that know what the hell they're talking about. I know what the I'm talking about. This guy is an ass.